This is WCBU's Out and About. I'm Dr. May Gilliland of ArtsPartners of Central Illinois, and today I'm joined by Chetna Maini, founder of Spandan School of Kathak. We're talking about SANGAM, a powerful evening of Indian classical rhythm and dance coming up on March 8th at the ICC Performing Arts Center. Chetna, welcome to Out and About.
Thank you so much for having me here.
So for listeners who may be new to classical Indian arts, what is SANGAM and what inspired you to create this event?
SANGAM, it's a community cultural event featuring Indian classical music and dance. The event will showcase Kathak, the classical dance tradition of India from North India, along with Tabla, which is India's iconic percussion instrument. The evening is designed to be welcoming and inspiring, even for audiences who may be completely new to Indian classical arts. What inspired me to create SANGAM was simply the desire to share the beauty of Kathak and Tabla here in Peoria, where this art form is still new to the region. It also gives my students a meaningful platform to perform and grow, and most importantly, it allows our work to support a cause that is truly meaningful to us, which is the Center for Prevention of Abuse. All proceeds from SANGAM will benefit CFPA.
The word Sangam means, as you said, coming together. Can you talk about the different ways that shows up in this program?
Yes, the word Sangam means confluence, a coming together. And in this program, that idea comes alive in three ways. First, it's a confluence of rhythm and dance, bringing together Kathak and Tabla. Second, it's a confluence of journeys of learning, teaching, and mastery. The evening's performances are presented in three parts. Part 1 is called Budding Talent, which will feature a student recital showcasing their growth and learning. Part 2 is Artists in Pursuit, which will feature solo performances by the student teachers who will take on the stage themselves as students of the art. And Part 3 is a tribute to excellence, our guest master artists and also our beloved gurus who represent the highest standards of artistry and tradition. So through this carefully curated three-part presentation, the audience will experience the full arc of an artistic journey from learning, teaching, and mastery, and in that sense it becomes a confluence of journeys. And finally, since SANGAM is a concert with a cause supporting the Center for Prevention of Abuse, in that spirit it also becomes a confluence of art and purpose, affirming our belief that art can not only preserve tradition but also inspire compassion and a positive change in our community.
For someone who has never experienced Indian classical music before, or dance even, what do you hope that they feel when they walk out of the theater that night?
So, as a teacher, our goal is to inspire, and that's exactly what I expect when somebody walks out of the auditorium, is to draw inspiration. It could be for any field of interest that they may have, doesn't have to be classical arts, but when they go home that night, I want them to think about pursuing their long-held dreams and remember that they can start at any age in their life. So I'll be really happy if I can inspire even one person to do that through the show.
That was Chetna Maini, founder of Spandan School of Kathak, talking about SANGAM happening Sunday, March 8th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the ICC Performing Arts Center in East Peoria. Chetna, thank you so much for joining me in the studio today.
Thank you so much.
You've been listening to Out and About, a production of WCBU and ArtsPartners of Central Illinois designed to connect you with the arts community. Our producer is Joey Wilson. Find this episode at WCBU.org and subscribe to the Out and About podcast wherever you download.
Support for arts and culture coverage on WCBU comes from PNC Financial Services. PNC is committed to supporting local art and culture events in the communities they serve.